Farmer Jack the Veggie Hunter here. Hope you all saw the video earlier today. My brother was in town. He had a great time being in the video as well, explaining some of the things that we had going on. But there's a lot of things that I wanted to show you that I didn't show you earlier. So if y'all come on in, and once again, you see all these sticks going down the main aisleway, and my wife keeps telling me to cut them, so I'm gonna have to cut them soon, get them all nice and level. But these were the first pillars of our garden right here, so I'm really hesitant about cutting them down. It's a little bit of memory for me, but we're going to get to them here pretty soon. We're going to have plants growing on top, as you can see in the entranceway there. Rochelle bought these really cool flowers, really viney. They're already starting to take off. Can you see them here, Rochelle? They're starting to wrap around and grab around the posts. I want to make an arch and connect them all. And of course, you know, we still have to make the door. We got this little makeshift door right here, so just keep the dogs out right now. But I'll tell you what, a lot of things have progressed throughout the garden, and I'm having a real hard time with this soil. As you can see over here, our cabbage and our cauliflower, the leaves are starting to turn purple. So we investigate a little bit. It says we have poor soil for these particular plants. So I've been trying to kickstart a little bit with the soil with some triple 10, a little bit of lime, and this Miracle Grow spray that we have. So hopefully they'll bounce back. But remember, this is the first year garden here, so we're gonna have to work a lot on the soil here coming up to the next harvest season. So I'm looking forward to that, tilling it all up, getting some more manure in there and everything else that we have planned to really charge up this soil. But as of right now, we have to roll with what we have, and I don't know how the crops are gonna turn out. We just have to wait and see, right? As you can see over here, it did something really cool with the lattice. So this lattice was given to us from one of our friends. We have 3 pieces, but check out the contour that we created here, which I think is really cool. Puts a great added feature onto the garden, puts some curvature in with all the angles and everything. But what we're hoping that our cucumbers will climb up the lattice and hang down with the cucumbers to make it easy picking. And of course, I'm going to help facilitate the growth of the cucumbers as they get bigger. I'm going to try to manipulate their patterns of growth to get them on the lattice. But I think it's pretty cool, and a really cool feature with the lattice, it produces a little shade, because here in Georgia we get a lot of sun and it gets really hot. So believe it or not, and I think, you know, it's kind of funny how plants kind of communicate with one another when they're fighting for sunlight, food, and water. I think the plants are going to realize there's a little shade over them, and they're going to realize that something's above them, and they're going to want to sprout up to the sky. I see it already with the seedlings that we have in there, so I'm really excited to see how this all turns out. Come on over here. We have some more things going on here. Got some more peppers that we're going to put in the ground over here. And I'm doing something different with the mixtures. As you can see, I'm going down as far as my post hole digger right here, going as far down as I can until I hit that Georgia red clay, putting in potting soil at the bottom and injecting some of the Miracle Grow water into the soil to help try to jumpstart their growth and to keep them vibrant, because these plants are really good. We have more cucumbers. Some of them died out just because they're little seedlings, but I got to transplant some of that. So come on here, we got tons of tomatoes. Look at how tall these tomatoes are getting. I'm telling you, in the last couple of days, they just popped. And we got to get these in the ground soon, and we're going to have all our tomatoes going down this long row right here. And we had sweet peas. I'll tell you, we had tons of sweet peas. I don't know what Kyle did, but he did a little experiment. And check this out. The only one sweet pea plant that came out, so we're going to cherish this one and put it in a really nice spot. And the rest of the seeds haven't come up in our cartons that we've had. So if you come down here, got more tomatoes, tons of tomatoes. So if anybody needs tomatoes, come on down. We have plenty to give away. Peppers are kicking. These are all my hot pepper beds. We have red chili peppers over on this side. And of course, my favorite, jalapenos over here, so I can't wait till they start growing. So I'm really excited about this bed over here. More of those seedlings going on here, waiting for them to grow. We're mixing, on this side, we're mixing tomatoes with okra, and we're gonna see how they go. So I've intertwined some okra with the tomatoes. I hope it turns out really good, but we'll have to wait and see. See here, we got little okra seedlings coming up here. alongside the tomatoes, and they're all mixed in all the way up to the greenhouse. So I think that's going to be really cool. And check this out. If you all remember, I am in love with sunflowers, and I am excited about all our sunflowers coming up along the back side of the fence. As you can zoom in there, honey, look at those bad boys. They're reaching for the sky right there. Look at that. All from seeds. I love it. Then, of course, we have corn here. And like I said in a previous video, we're going to try some zucchini in with the corn. And I'm going to mix some beans and cucumbers. Excuse me. This is just try to utilize our space to try to get the most output of our harvest. So all this corn here is going to have other things climbing up, grabbing on, and it's going to be really cool, I think. So I hope you all stay tuned for all that as the season goes on. So over here, we have a lot more seedlings like in the trays. We're just waiting for them to get a little bigger. And one thing that I'm really excited about, check this out. Check this out. Our asparagus. Look at that. Look at little trees and little ferns. This is going to be my pride and joy right here because we all love asparagus. Look at that. Now, the funny thing about asparagus, it may take about 2 years until we can actually eat the vegetable as they fern out and cut them down, and hopefully next year we'll get some asparagus. This is my exciting thing right here, all from seeds, by the way, too. So here it is. Greenhouse is pretty much cleaned out. Well, looks kind of dirty still, but we don't have any seeds in there. The sun was getting too hot. I don't have any ventilation yet with fans. And eventually, I think I'm going to make a retractable roof on the greenhouse. So a lot of work going on here. I'll tell you, oh, what's all this? Oh, we got tons of okra, more okra that we got to find spots for. So I hope you, okay, my wife keeps pointing at me. What's this, honey?
The basil.
Basil, oh yeah, basil right here. And in our last garden, we had a really cool, if you remember, a 5-tier herb garden. And I have to get that established yet. But here's all our basil right here. We have parsley, basil, and what else do we have, honey? Okra. No,
oregano.
Oregano. And check this out. Really cool experiment that we tried was with garlic. So we kind of took the theory about the potatoes. You know, when the potatoes get in a dark, cool area, they start sprouting up, and you can put them in the ground and plant them. But check this out. We have garlic. Oh, wow, smell it, honey. Oh, this is garlic. We just took a bulb, an old bulb from our refrigerator, stuck it in a pot, and look at it. They're starting to sprout out. So we're hoping to get some nice, fresh garlic this year, too. So that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Sorry about last week not getting a video in. As you can see, more rain and storms are coming. We wanted to hurry up and get this last video in for the week. So thanks for watching, and keep sending those pictures and any questions you may have or anything you see I'm doing wrong. We're all in this together, so they say nowadays. So let's just feed off of each other, literally.